into a yelling match with Bruce Boudreau over a hit that I can't remember who it was.
McKinnon.
From the Anaheim Ducks. No, he went to hit McKinnon.
Yeah.
I can't remember who threw the hit.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like a knee-on-knee. And essentially an attempt to injure with like 2 minutes to go in a 6-0 or 6-1 game.
McKinnon being the first overall draft pick, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's looked awesome so far.
It has looked spectacular. You see that no-look pass out to McGinn?
He looks like he's like 25 years old out there. He's amazing.
Just playing with such poise and patience, much like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins did in his first season. An attempt to injure him, and Patrick Waugh standing up for his players and calling Boudreau out, calling the roster out. Got a little bit heated when the stanchion fell over after Waugh pushed it.
That was amazing.
That was so funny, though, and I love it.
I do agree with Boudreau.
Nothing.
I do agree with Boudreau. Like, the coaches shouldn't be yelling at the players. And it happened similarly in Vancouver, actually, against Edmonton, where Edmonton's coaching staff was yapping at some of the Canucks, and Tortorella obviously didn't like that, so we started yapping at Edmonton. I agree with Boudreau. The coaches really have no business yelling at the players. Like, they should just keep to themselves and stop that. But I understand what Waugh was doing. He wanted to make a statement. It was his first game. He wanted to show the city of Colorado that he meant business, that he was entertaining, and he was ready to be, as intense a coach as he was a player. But I do also agree that I don't think that's something you'll be seeing a lot more out of him. I know that the league fined him. Sakic, I'm sure, spoke to him. He's going to be intense, which there's nothing wrong with that. But he can't do that every game. I mean, he can't steal the show in that way. You can't have coaches yelling at the players. So I don't agree with what he did, but I did still find it entertaining as hell. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree completely. It was so spectacular. I believe in the philosophy that you protect your players, and I think part of it was just calling Boudreau out and saying, look, like, I'm not going to stand for that. And
it was a dirty hit, there's no doubt.
It's probably not going to happen again. Also because other teams now know, like, Patrick's not going to stand up for this, and if we pull this shit, like, he's going to face that team again, the Ducks again, obviously, this season, and Colorado has their own fair share of physicality as well. So look for the next game to be look for that to become a really cool rivalry.
I think,
a new one now that some teams have been moved around.
We'll talk about this more in the next show, obviously talking about the West, but I think Colorado might surprise some people this year. I don't know if they're necessarily a playoff lock, but I think they're going to do better this year than people think they will. I think they're a year older. A lot of the young guys are looking a lot more dangerous. McKinnon is just... I can't say enough good things. I can't say enough good things about him. He just looks amazing. The way he's playing right now, he's going to play himself onto the Olympic roster. I mean, he just looks so good.
Right?
Could you imagine?
Wouldn't that be spectacular? That'd be a new record. He already did make a record in the first night to be the first rookie to get 2 points in his opening debut since 1941, I believe it was.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty epic record there, considering the names that have been around through the 70s, 80s, 90s, and such. Putting his name into the history books off the bat and showing us that he can play with that young roster. And hopefully Patrick Waugh is going to bring the energy that we saw from Game 1 all year.
Yeah, I think Waugh is going to have a very good time in Colorado. I think the fans I know the fans love him. I think he's going to do a lot for that team, and he's really going to bring them some success, which they deserve because they have a good team, and they just couldn't find it last year. I think McKinnon was a huge factor in them stepping their game up all of a sudden, just like Waugh. I cannot wait to see Waugh and Tortorella face off against each other.
Oh, man, that's going to be epic.
That's going to be a ton of fun. It's looking to be a very entertaining year, man. I think this is going to be a great year for hockey. Obviously, the Olympics are going to add a lot to that as well. And, I'm excited.
I want to give a props out to the Winnipeg Jets. Tonight, Solani playing his first game back in Winnipeg because he didn't get to during the lockout last year. So huge standing ovation and a first star for Solani. So congratulations to Teemu Solani, and it's just awesome to see that.
A class act,
in the world
man.
of hockey, that it's all fun and games when you're yelling and booing and screaming, and the best are still the best. And
one of the classiest guys in the game.
The game what it is.
Yeah.
So it's great to see the fans acknowledge that. Just such a classy guy.
Oh, he's amazing. You cannot love Solani. He's just awesome. 43 years old, still doing it. He's terrific. I mean, I don't know anybody that could speak ill of Solani. He's just so good. And it was very heartwarming, you're right, to see the reaction he got from Winnipeg, the place that started it all for him. I mean, my earliest memories as a hockey fan, growing up as a Canucks fan, I think my first game that I could actually remember the details of was Solani's rookie season. Solani and Bure both playing their rookie seasons, and Solani scored 76 goals that year, which is the most any rookie has ever scored. I remember clearly the first game that I ever watched that I could still have memories of is the Canucks playing the Jets, and just seeing this crazy kid named the Finnish Flash just racing up and down the ice. And I was like, even at that age, I knew I was witnessing something special. And I mean, there's been very few players like Solani. I expect that there won't be very many more like him. He's a very unique package, and as you said, such a class act. Well, I think that's it, okay, bud?
All right. Anything else that you can think of off the top of your head? All I want to do is trash talk you about the pool, but right now you're kicking my butt, so I got nothing.
Yeah, me and Justin are in a hockey pool, and I think I'm like 3 points up. But it's a young season, my friend. 3 games in, lots will change. I just hope that Ovechkin has like a 900-point season this year, so I could bury you guys.
He just destroys it for you.
Yeah.
Excellent pickup for you, and
I'm glad.
Good luck to you the rest of the year.
I gotta say, I'm glad I picked the McKinnon too. By the way.
Yeah, I know you're looking strong, man. Fleury's going to get lots of wins, and it's scaring me.
We'll see what happens, but that's our show, folks. We're going to have part 2 coming next Sunday to you. Once again, this is the Bandwagoners news and notes around the NHL. My name is Andy Cole,
and my name is Justin Boniface. Thanks for listening.
Have a good night.